Hello and welcome to Germain Arena for Everblades Hockey on $2 Wednesday. My name is Paul Teeple here with the Coach's Corner alongside Everblades head coach Greg Poss. Coach, good evening.
Good evening. How you doing, Paul?
Great. Getting ready for a fun game here against Elmira. This is a rematch from the last 2 years of the playoffs. A pretty tense, at times nasty series with the Jackals last year in the first round. Do you think there's going to be, I don't necessarily want to say bad blood, but maybe emotional holdover between these two sides from last year's postseason?
I hope so. I mean, anytime you can have emotion for your home games, it's really a positive. And there's quite a few players on both teams that played against each other in the playoffs last season. And it was a very heated battle, a very good series from both teams, and we're fortunate to come out on top. So I'm sure tonight's going to be the same way as last year.
The team coming off of taking 3 out of 4 points from Orlando this past weekend, and the guys really had to dig deep and battle hard. 8 and 9 forwards on the roster on Saturday and Friday. That had to be pretty satisfying for you and Coach O'Had to be able to get those wins despite being so shorthanded up front.
Yeah, the guys really pulled together. We had a couple of defensemen playing forward at times, and we in the end of the day, we did what we had to do to win the games, and it was a very satisfying win, especially on Saturday, the 2-1 win in Orlando.
Absolutely, and earlier this week we found out that Matthew Pastilli is the October Player of the Month for the entire ECHL. Big award get. That's 3 months in a row now, dating back to last year.
Yeah, no, that's good. Last year we had the last 2 months were Matthew Waugh. First month this year is Matthew Pastilli, and he's a veteran player, has a lot of experience in the American League, and he really shows his experience when he plays with us. He's a very hard-working player. He came into camp in excellent shape, and I think he picked up a half a step over what he had last year, and he was fast and a very good player for us last season, and we're looking for him to leverage off that.
Absolutely, and speaking of Matthew Waugh, 15, back in the lineup. The beard is back here tonight. Yeah,
it's a real big plus for us to finally have our captain back. The first 8 games of the season we played without a captain. We just had 3 assistant captains, but starting tonight we'll have him back, and he's a real leader for us on the ice, off the ice, and is a big addition to our team, especially on special teams, power play, and penalty kill.
And hats off to those guys that did step up, the assistant captains on this team, and Trevor Briss, Brandon McLean, and Jordan Henry, the leadership they provided while Matthew was still on the mend.
Yeah, that's true. They were excellent leaders, and they will continue to do that. And the best way to lead is by example, and those 3 guys really demonstrated that through the first 8 games, and now they have Matthew Waugh coming back to give more support to our leadership group.
Well, Coach, we thank you for your time. Good luck tonight against Elmira.
Thank you, Paul.
All right, that's the Coach's Corner with Everblades head coach Greg Poss. Thanks for coming out and enjoy tonight's game on $2 Wednesday.